Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to the first stream session for Burnout 2 Point of Impact. Yeah, we're finally playing this game after 2 years later, I think, from playing the very first Burnout on YouTube. Now I'm streaming this on Twitch and the demo's gonna play, which, yeah, screw it. I mean, I guess we could see a little demo right now. But, yeah, Burnout 2. That was fun. Yes, it sure was. That was a fun game. It really was a fun game. But yeah, Burnout 2 Point of Impact. This is on Dolphin, yes, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why I'm playing on Dolphin and not the Xbox like I originally wanted to. But yeah, I think this was released in 2003 or 2002 on the PS2 and game. Oh no, 2002 on the GameCube. Oh no, 2002 on the PS2, 2003 on the GameCube and Xbox. The Xbox did get a director's cut, which unfortunately does not work on OBS for some reason. Like, every single time I tried to run the game, it would play fine on my TV, but then on OBS, it would just stutter, and it would be really annoying. You guys are getting a little sneak preview of some of the cooler cars in the game, which we're going to be using a little later on. Not now, because we don't have them yet. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Create a new profile. Looks like I already made one, but I'm going to go ahead and take slot number 3, just because. I didn't even remember making one, honestly. Okay, there's enough characters for my name. Cool. But yeah, I completely forgot that I had made a profile. I think I did it just for testing. And yeah, the only difference between the versions... Okay, so... Damn, I didn't even plan this out. I completely forgot we had to do driving school. So yeah, for the first and I think only time in the series, because I never played Dominator or Paradise, with the driving school. It's like the Gran Turismo license system, except there's just like 6 exams that we have to do before we play the actual game, and it's basically like a glorified tutorial. So the first one is oncoming traffic. You have to drive fast on the wrong side of the road, earning boost, and the longer we drive there, the more boost we get, and basically we have to drive a total of 1900 feet to get gold. Silver and gold, or silver and bronze times, or lengths, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to go for silver or bronze, we're going to go for gold. There's a tutorial you can watch, but really, who needs it? Okay, so it's on automatic transmission. I forgot that in this game that the menu, what you have to do is, when you go to the car selection screen, the transmission's there, like in most arcade games. And also, I forgot to change my control scheme, which is fine. We'll just use the default control scheme. Since I'm using an Xbox One controller on Dolphin, I like to use the triggers, but the GameCube defaults A and B, or X, or whatever button it is, as the, whatchamacallit, accelerator and brake, which we'll change it later. But yeah, the only difference, which by the way, second one is near misses, basically passes close to other cars at speed without touching them, the clock is ticking, and mind the paintwork. So, the only difference between the versions is that the PS2 is the original one. The GameCube has more crash junctions, which I'll get into crash junctions later. Like, I'll show you guys what the crash junctions are after we get the driving school done. And then the Xbox version basically just has more paint schemes and a little more goodies than the PS2 and GameCube versions. And we slam into a van while we get the gold medal. Great. I'm a little bit off today, just to let you guys know, because I am pretty sleepy. I won't get into too much detail, but for those who are in the know, we're in the know, but I had a pretty rough night last night. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So drifting! Do I need to explain what drifting is? No? Okay, good. Drifting in this game is really easy. It's just like Burnout 1. You just tap the brake while holding the gas, and you get the car into a slide. These exams are not difficult at all, honestly. And we easily get the gold. Can we slam into the truck? Nope. The AI goes around it. Oof. But yeah, the exams are good, I guess, if you're completely new to the game, but really, they're kind of unnecessary. I feel like in arcade games like these, you just kind of learn by playing the game, you know? So getting air. I guess this is all, like, tutorials on how to get more boost? I tried to do some boost there at the start, but I can't do it with this control scheme. It's pretty tricky for me. So this one's going to be kind of tough, I think. So the goal is to get as much air as possible, hence the name. Oh, we got gold. Good. This is the offensive driving 101. I don't know if you can go to it because everything's shut down because of the lockdown, bro. No, I think that would ruin the pace of the game too, Marvin. I just think, like, maybe this could have been an optional thing you could do, but, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, this one is fill up the boost bar. Basically, we have to get as much... We have to fill up that boost bar on the bottom left corner of the screen as quickly as possible. So, really, all you have to do is just use what you learned before. Get a bunch of near misses. Oh. I was gonna say, get a bunch of near misses and then go on to the opposite side of the road, but I guess we got boost already. Cool. So, final lesson. And basically, it's use the boost. It's pretty much like a Gran Turismo style license exam. We have to basically get to the checkpoint within a certain amount of time. 36 seconds is our goal. Kind of like GT6. Well, I mean, what I mean is, like, not to pause the game. Like, maybe they could have done it in the first race, and then what they could have done was, like, maybe fade in some tutorial aspects. Hey, Rick. Hey, Salika. How's it going, guys? But yeah, they could have easily just went and, like, oh shit. I'm forgetting that I didn't change the controls, so I'm trying to, like, just slide around, and I'm honking the horn instead. But really, this exam's really easy. Hey, Daz, what's up, dude? The party just started. Yeah, you guys are just in time. Played a ton of Forza 4. Nice. I gotta get my Xbox modded to get all those DLCs for Forza. So yeah, that's the final exam. We didn't have to repeat any of them because, like I said, they're really easy. And now we have unlocked the career mode. And also, we unlocked the driver's ed, which is this car. Which, by the way, this car is, like, super OP in the beginning of the game. Like, ridiculously OP. Alright, let me change my control scheme. It's controller scheme B. That's all we have to do. And then, can we change... No, we have to change it in the actual, car selection. You're good? Good to hear, Ma. Dude. If you guys hear me stutter and mumble more than usual, I'm just really sleepy. Like, Anyways, I already mentioned that before. So, championship mode. This is where really the meat and potatoes of the game is. And then crash mode, as I mentioned earlier. Crash mode will save to the very end, to the last stream that we do for this game. This is the funnest part, and this is the newest feature in this series, starting from Burnout 2 onwards. So, basically, you choose a car, and you just basically have to cause a bunch of destruction. Crash into certain scenarios and crash a bunch of cars, kill a bunch of people, and hopefully cause millions of dollars worth of damage. But we'll get into that at the very end of the game when we have a bunch of cars. So, the GameCube version, I'll explain why right now, Rick. So, the first championship is Pacific Gate Grand Prix. We have Airport Terminal 3, 88 Interchange, and Palm Bay Heights. And here are the cars that we start with in this game. The Compact, which is basically a facelifted version of the Super Mini from the first Burnout. The SUV, which is brand new. The Coupe, which... It's kind of like a Hyundai Tiburon slash Toyota Celica SS2 in the back kind of vibe. The pickup truck, which is pretty different from the Burnout 1 model. I think it's missing the roll bar in the back. The Sport, which is kind of like a 2000s Ford Mustang, but flatter. The Roadster, which straight comes from Burnout 1. The Muscle, which straight comes from Burnout 1. And the Driver's Ed, as I mentioned before, which, like I said, really OP. I don't think we're going to use the Driver's Ed yet. We'll probably use it later on in the game, maybe. But my goal is I'm not going to use the Compact, I'm not going to use the Roadster, and I'm not going to use the Muscle right now. For now, I'm going to use all the new cars. I might use the pickup, but I don't know yet. Point is, for the Pacific Gate Grand Prix, we're going to use the SUV. We'll be using it in white because I want to get the good old, what's his name? O.J. Simpson vibes. Even though this isn't a Bronco. Oh, why was your Gran Turismo lagging for you on Friday? You're drinking Heineken? Hell yeah. So, alright. I want to bring back a tradition here. There's the boost I was telling you about. When you, like, slam on the brakes and slam on the accelerator at the start, you just straight launch, but of course this game is an arcade game. It has rubber banding like crazy. Oh, the hard drive died? What? Dude, that's so weird. I didn't think a hard drive would actually affect, like, the actual performance of, like, the other cars and stuff. I thought if the hard drive died, the game just wouldn't run, period, because you had to install the game, you know what I mean? Hey, Renegade. I'm doing the Super Cup later on today, man. Oh, okay, so I want to bring back a tradition from the original Burnout LP. Everyone in chat, I want you guys to keep track of how many crashes we had. So you guys can put 1 crash or the number 1. We're going to keep track of how many times I crash in the races. Not in the crash mode, of course, but here. Oh shit, that bus nearly killed us. It started lagging badly. Oh, okay, 2 crashes. Oh, you got an SSD. Nice. Yeah, I had this counter that I could have used with my Stream Deck, but my Stream Deck subscription ended. And so it just... I couldn't bring it back, sadly. Because I had like the free trial for the Elgato Stream Deck Mobile, and I'm not going to pay $2.50 a month for it. You probably had too much porn. Yeah. The hidden porn stash. Naughty, naughty boy, Rick. Oh my god. Fireworks crazy high. I was watching Emery stream last night. Actually, I didn't watch a stream last night. I didn't watch anyone's stream last night. This morning I watched Emery, and then I watched PR1 Josete, and they didn't pit whatsoever. Believe it or not, they did not pit. You don't pit, because I think you just waste too much time. The problem is that qualifying is like crucial because the Supra is difficult to drive, so... The Supra is difficult to drive, right? And so... Jesus Christ. I think you guys can tell. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, Renegade. It's really difficult to pass, and it's really difficult to drive, so qualifying is everything. So if you pretty much start on pole or start on the top 3, you have a good chance of winning. Start in the back, you're going to have a problem, and hope for attrition. Like, my pace compared to Emery and PR1 Josete when I was doing practice last night was not bad. It was pretty damn good. So, I expect myself, if I'm in the top split, I think I can give those top guys a run for their money, because I really like that Supra. I mean, I won second split after all, and I'm P6 in the championship in North America, so I'm really looking forward to this race, man. Oh shit. Playing manual transmission is pretty weird in this game, honestly, because, like, the X button is to honk the horn, the B is to downshift, and the Y button is to upshift. See, I have to train my mind to get used to that. Okay, I think the Coupe is in second? Yep. The Tiburon Celica SS2, baby. And there we go, we win. Yay. So, I should mention right now, this is a bit different from the first Burnout, because in the first Burnout, it was kind of like an arcade machine where, like, you had to finish a certain place, otherwise you have to retry and you have, like, a certain amount of credits. In Burnout 2 Point of Impact, it's a championship with actual points and everything. So, we got our stats here. I don't have a record around here because this is an SUV, and I crashed a bunch. Same thing as the first game, you know, you have your stats and stuff. Now, in order to unlock certain events, you have to win every single race. Shout out to all the dudes with long ass hair. Hey, I'm jealous. Look, I'm fucking bald, dude. I blame my dad's shitty genetics. Anyways, not only do you have to win the championship to unlock the next championship, you have to win every single race to unlock all the bonus events. So, 88 Interchange is the next event that we go to. This is really the track that we were doing a lot of the driver's ed stuff at. Now this one's really cool because it's kind of like a freeway. Oh, it is a freeway, hence the name Interstate. Okay, I didn't get a boost this time. I don't really know how to do the boost properly. I was watching Rhino do it when he played this game, like, I watched him stream and I watched him upload videos on YouTube twice because I absolutely love this game. And so, even then, like, he explained it, but I forgot, and I was too lazy to look it up. But yeah, Renegade, Metal Gear 1 Oceania, and then, I think Williams Gio, like Giovanni, I think he won, Europe for, Super Cup's top split. It was Metal Gear, then Lakovsky, and then Emery. Metal Gear can't be. Just tap the brake while you accelerate? Like, do you hold down the accelerator and then just tap the brake? I completely forgot. I just mashed both and then just hope for the best, really. Can we get more boost? There we go. We're going the opposite side. Oh, watch out. A flick of both. Got it. I'll try that next time. It's not like it will hurt you or anything because we'll start normal. 5 crashes. Yep. Thank you. We got, I think, 102 in Burnout 1. Burnout 1 was a much shorter game, as Rick knows, because he beat it in one stream like I told him he could. And I feel like in this game, we'll get to 200 crashes in the championship mode. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for the crash mode in terms of, like, car choices. Because I don't think car choices matter too much. But I'm probably going to have chat vote on what cars we use, you know? Like... Maybe I'll do a poll or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Depending on, like, how... Yeah, Burnout 2 was a lot bigger. I did beat this game as a kid, but it's been 7 years since I played it, I think. Last time I played it was in high school. We can spend our hard-earned... Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to set it up for, like, maybe 200 TMC coins, or TM coins. I should change the name. Thanks for the host, Salika. I don't know why my Streamlabs is not displaying. Oh, because the overlay. Oh, the game is over the Streamlabs. Oof. I'll fix that once we finish this race. Because I'm a lazy bastard and I can't even freaking edit. Like, I'm too lazy to actually edit stuff out. This is a highlighted message. Indeed it is, Marvin. Using your hard-earned TM coins. Hard-earned. All you guys do is sit there and watch me. That is hard work because I'm insufferable sometimes, but you know. Oh shit. Okay, we avoided death. Although if anybody's played, I think Grand Theft Auto 2, like we almost crashed that taxi, so there's that song it's called like Taxi Drivers Must Die. But it would have made sense if we killed the taxi. A Twitch auto clicker for channel points. You fucking cheating swine. Oh. I don't know how we didn't crash there, but okay, I'll take it. 3 burnouts. And I think you guys can tell too that the pace of this game and like the sound effects, the HUD, just everything, it's just more snappy and like a lot more aggressive than the first Burnout. Okay, I'll take that. Pigs. No. I have no idea what you're referencing. You want to request Taxi Drivers Must Die? I'll play it in the intermission for you. Well, they're out of stock because Burnout 2 original soundtrack. I was gonna stream Need for Speed Underground 2. I was gonna do my second stream for that, but I told Ender and Saliko about Burnout 2, and then Salika just said, Burnout 2 sounds interesting. I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'll do Burnout 2 then. That's number 7, I think? Yeah. We blocked the Kube? Yes, we can. Your favorites were this one and Burnout 3? Did you play any of the other ones, Rick? That's 6? Thank you. Because the last one I played was Revenge, and I got that on release for the original Xbox. I'd never played the 360 version, and I have the 360 version on my Xbox One, because I got it for like $3.99 US on an Xbox sale. You play Paradise. Okay. I was watching Hoot Wheels, who's another streamer. I was watching Hoot Wheels play Burnout Paradise. It looks fun, but I don't know. I mean, I just never really liked the idea of the open world, because I just always figured Burnout games are just, they're more meant for this kind of stuff, you know, like event selection and stuff like that. Like, I just feel like an open world is pointless. It wasn't much fun. I see. I have this pillow under my chair, so I pulled it forwards. I pulled it back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and there we go. It's fixed. Now all notifications will pop up on the screen just fine. It wasn't much fun. So basically, one person had fun, two people didn't have fun. Got it. Oh, so yeah, I should explain now. The reason why I'm playing the GameCube version on Dolphin and not the Xbox version is because for some reason on OBS, when I was running the game, on my TV, the game would run fine. But on my monitor, not on my monitor, on the actual stream and recording that I tested with, there was a bunch of stuttering. Yeah, you're right, Des. Yeah, the replays were cool, dude. Like, they're not Gran Turismo level of replays, but they're really neat. Like, Burnout 1 did have replays, but not really. You couldn't really save replays in that game. You could only save crashes. Like, there was these, like, little clips of your crashes, and that's all you could save. So, most of my thumbnails consisted of accidents. Fuck. Thanks for the 10 bits, Marvin. We will get a TMC Pog. I need to send Ender Failer... Really, he goes by Ender now. I need to send Ender a picture of myself, so that way he can do the TMC Pog, because he wants to do a TMC Pog for me. Because I'm going to get TMC Thunk, which is going to be, like, drawn by an artist, and then I'm going to get TMC Pog, which is going to be edited. That's going to be photoshopped. Like, I need to take a picture of myself on, like, a backdrop or something. I don't know. Boxes for me? Those are for me? What the f... Okay, thank you. I guess I got some boxes in the mail? I have no idea what the hell they are. I guess we'll do an unboxing. Actually, no, we won't do an unboxing. Because, you know, if we want to do an unboxing, I gotta, like, actually, like, get rid of my freaking address. It might be from my ISP, actually. I think they sent me new equipment, so I gotta look into that. They're pretty big boxes. I have no idea what else they would be. He made you a Pog, but it's so fucking cursed. Hey, Darkseid! Darkseid! Look what you made me do! That is crash number 7. But, and okay, I'm just kidding, obviously. Good morning, Darkseid. How's it going, dude? Oh, shit. That's number 8? And we lost the lead. To the compact. Okay, let's not fuck up now. Alright, that was a bit of a recipe for disaster, mainly because there was a blind corner and the jump. Luckily, there's one more lap to go. I think there's a shortcut I could take on the side. Also, the music's really good in this game. Like, Burnout 1 had some good songs. Burnout 2, I feel like, had a better soundtrack overall that just fit the events a bit better. Like, I feel like I don't know, a bit of the instrumentation in the first game was a bit odd, but that doesn't mean that all the songs were bad. The songs that played when you crashed too many times were really good, and I wish that was kind of a feature that came back, but I think maybe that would have slowed the pace of the game down. Not like frame rate or anything. What I'm talking about is like the feel, you know? Or maybe not. What? Okay, I'm gonna lose my 6-second lead because of physics. There's the compact behind. I'm doing bumper cam for the ultimate sim racing strat. I just need to make it home. I don't want to do these events again. You almost bought a Celica? Nice, dude. What kind? I need a basic physics expert. Oh boy. We're going down. We're bringing up that can of worms again, aren't we? The basic physics expert who never raced once in his life, but he knew how to drive dirt late models. Giving you the worst advice. You blame Devin. Yes, blame Devin. Oh, was the last gen GT1? Nice, dude. That's sick. Terrible mod. Yeah, no, Celica's the awful moderator. And there we go, we sweep the championship. Pacific Gate Grand Prix is done. Now we've unlocked the face-off number 1, and we have unlocked the run to the sun. So, the way this game is structured now is that face-offs are now just part of the regular championship. You don't go to a special mode for that. And these sprint races replace like the endurances. These sprint races are actually really cool because whereas Burnout 1 had like 3 or 6 different, or like 6 different maps that made for 2 endurance races, this game has like several with multiple different sprint races. So you'll have a sprint race that goes from like the bay to the beach, or from like the snow to the city. It's really cool. So anyways, face-off number 1. I think you can see what we win. It's a hot rod. And because it's a hot rod, we're gonna use something American, so we're gonna use a Mustang. I'm gonna use red. Who would win, smooth operator or awful moderator? I'd say awful moderator, because smooth operator can't ban people. There's the hot rod. That thing is really good looking. I feel like the hot rod's like a really iconic car in this game. Damn it. I screwed the startup. But yeah, Marvin, of course I need to use my turn signals, as you can see there. Are you science? Yeah, what have we done to grow this channel? It's funny because, like, I could have easily told him. I gave Rick multiple shoutouts. I rated him, like, a bunch of times. I could have told him that, but, you know. What the hell is the point, you know? Like, honestly. If you guys can't tell, that hot rod is well, I was gonna say that hot rod is a hot rod, but, you know. Not only would that be a bad joke, but also it's like, no shit, it's a hot rod. That's what it's called. It's quick. I think handling-wise, the car is terrible, but in terms of speed, it's really good, and I think it's one of the best crash cars in the game, if I remember correctly. Rhodium's Prime. A lot of 18-wheelers on the freeway today. I've banned plenty of dumbasses like you. Hey, that's not a bad thing at all. That actually helps. I think more than anything, Daz, what we wanted was for him to tell us what racing experience he had. Because the thing is, he wasn't a kid. Like, he had profile pictures of himself, and he had videos on his YouTube channel, so it's not like he was just some random troll. He wasn't a troll or nothing, he was just an asshole. He was funny, dude. That's the thing, like, he was entertaining for the sake that, like, he'd make a bold claim, we'd ask him about it, and then immediately he'd be defensive and start, like, calling us out. Where Celica actually does karting, And even though I've only driven on 2 racetracks in my life, where one was a school and one was a cruise, I probably still have much more mileage than he does under his belt. Hell, even my indoor karting, which isn't even serious, which was just for fun, and my fucking bumper cars are probably like more experienced than whatever that dumbass has ever done. Is this a clean race, by the way? Like, did we crash at all? I probably jinxed myself, but I don't think we crashed yet. Let's go. Let's get a clean race. Come on. That could have been an accident. Nice usage of the wall there to slow down. Okay, home stretch. We just need to... Holy shit. I thought that was going to be the moment we died. The hot rod's keeping up, but nowhere near taking us over. There we go. Race off number 1 complete, and no crashes. He was out telling a licensed racing driver. Yeah. Race me, coward. Ooh, we got the record. Yay. Although we didn't get the best lap. What a shame. So, yes, we win. We've unlocked the hot rod. I wonder what the stats are compared to the driver's ed. We'll look at it right now. Okay, so yeah, more acceleration, not as fast, and not as good in terms of handling, but not a bad car. Okay, so for the run to the sun, is that what this is called? Ocean Sprint, that's right. Oh yeah, okay, the run to the sun is the name of the championship. Ocean Sprint is what the actual, whatchamacallit, track is called. So, we're gonna use the coupe. Okay, so, Celica, what color do we use? I'm asking you because even though this is a Hyundai Tiburon in the front, it's clearly a Toyota Celica SS2 in the back. So, yellow. Got it. It looks nice in yellow. I can't really imagine an SS2 Celica in yellow, but a Tiburon I can imagine in yellow. So, the Run to the Sun, the song that's used in this particular race is, I think, like a remix version of the title song, which is awesome. We have a pickup, a sport, and a hot rod. No one got a boost. Good. Yeah, these sprint races are awesome. This game is awesome in general. Okay, good. There's a shortcut on the left we can take. We can avoid a lot of the traffic. It's not faster because we... Or it might be faster. It's just safer. We just don't get any boost, except for this jump here. Woo! That was freaking close, man. I'll read your comment in a minute. Once we get around this corner, because I don't trust the freaking oncoming traffic. On the Longboard Nissan? Nice. Oh yeah, you painted, I think, a German livery for Ender? Good. Dude, yellow's my favorite color, in all honesty. Like, one of my favorite cars in this game is yellow. It's yellow by default, and then another one of my favorite cars, you can paint it yellow, and it just looks like drop dead gorgeous. The hot rod's in second, okay? 4 seconds behind. It's the air. Come on, hot rod, crash. Get. And you know what the problem is? We're pretty much at the end of the race. I think this is our first loss. Thankfully, this is not a championship, so we don't have to, like, do a bunch of events. Oh, wait. The hot rod, like, scraped the wall. Oh, yeah, and then there's the actual beach. there's this little stretch of road that we go to first. Okay, so it's not the end. Good. Get some air. Okay, that was pretty risky, but we risked it for the biscuit, and we got the biscuit with gravy. Biscuits are a different thing in the United States, by the way, guys. They're not like cookies are here. So, yes, we win the run to the sun. Do we win anything for this? We actually do. We progress further in the career. No shit. But there's one particular mode that's unlocked now. And it's exclusive. Oh, no. It was exclusive to this game, but then in Burnout Legends on the PSP, it comes back. And that's the only time it came back, I believe. Police pursuits. The Alpine route is hard. Oh, yes, dude. Screw that one. So we've unlocked the pursuits and the Winding Road Grand Prix. So, we get to drive a police car. Clearly not a Crown Victoria, Impala, Chevy Caprice, whatever you want to call it, mixed into one with a bunch of different headlights and taillights and shit. But yeah, we're using a police car, and the goal here is to ram someone off the road. This is kind of like the prologue, I guess, to what takedowns would eventually become in the future, starting with Burnout 3, but you don't really take them down. You see the health bar on the top left corner? One hit basically equals one little bar going down. Even if they crash into a traffic car, they will still not get apprehended until the health is completely gone. Which is kind of silly in my opinion, but yeah. Also, your nitrous goes away, or it stops draining when you hit the other car. Like Chase Headquarters? I never played that. So, one thing you're going to notice is that the rubber banding in this is quite extreme in this particular mode. So if you get ahead of the cop car, the suspect is basically just going to get a bunch of speed, and it could result in some hilarious crashes with you and him if he pushes you hard enough and you both crash because of how fast you guys are going. The first one's pretty simple. Obviously, we're chasing down the sports car, and the sake of this is kind of like a tutorial, and just to unlock the... There we go. And just to unlock the cop car itself for future usage, if you want to use it like in the actual game modes, or crash modes, or races, or whatever. Yeah, that's true. It is like the same ground... Yeah! Criteria... Duh! You're right, I forgot about Hot Pursuit 2010. But yeah, we got the cop car. I'm gonna use the cop car for one particular race because I feel like it would match against a certain face-off. I think it's face-off number 2, actually. But anyways, time for the Winding Road Grand Prix. No, not yet. I should probably get it, though, because Hot Pursuit 2010 is like one of the games I actually like from the modern NFSs. Oh boy, I wasn't recording. Oh well, we're gonna have to do a vote. I guess we're gonna have to do a YouTube transfer. That's fine. And I'll just have to edit it with YouTube's awful, whatchamacallit, tools. Anyways, Winding Road Grand Prix. We got Sunrise Valley Downtown, which is like in the desert. Interstate Loop 88 again. Airport Terminals 1 and 2, and Palm Bay Marina. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and use... We already used this SUV, we used this, we used that. You know what? We're gonna start using Burnout 1 cars again. We'll use the Redster. Maker of the next NFS game. Oh. Got it. So yeah, this is Sunrise Valley Downtown. Basically in the middle of nowhere. It's like one of these, like, country towns. And yes, I know what the countryside looks like. We have countryside in California, damn it. And we have hillbilly parts of California. You guys ever play GTA 5? Like, the areas that Trevor Phillips lives in? That's actually a part of California. Several parts, I should say. And it's funny because when people... Like, when people don't really know about California, and then I explain to them what the state is actually like... I always mention, yeah, the Trevor Phillips parts of California, like that actually does exist. Like Blaine County is real. It's called San Bernardino County. Heineken in a year. When was the last time I had a beer? Like, I've been trying to avoid beer just because of the weight loss, but I mean, I think the last time I had one was not even a beer, it was more like a hard soda. It's like this Austrian hard soda, which was like a grapefruit drink. Forget what it's called, but I always buy it at this German market because they sell like German and Austrian beer, and it's so good. Every which way but loose. Ooh. Beer's your shit. Beer's my shit too. Like, I like a good beer with like a steak or a burger or something, but binge drinking, I only like binge drink if like I'm at a party. Like if I'm at a party about somebody I give a shit about. So like one of my best friends, Diego, you know, 18 Diego DD, like when he turned 21, or no, his 22nd birthday was this year. Like, yeah, I got super wasted, but that's because that's my boy. But most of the time, I don't really binge drink or nothing. Like, I don't really get too hammered. Maybe like once a year. But like, 2018 was, you know, Vegas for the FIA GT Sport Americas final when I was drinking with Jimmy and Chris. 2019 was, I forget what 2019 was, I did get some good drinks when I was in Germany. And then obviously this year was my boy's birthday. Nice. Split the traffic. Little barbecue. Yeah, dude. It's a nice little vibe thing, you know what I mean? Like, summer times are perfect for that stuff here in Cali, but unfortunately, we're not going to have any kind of, like, barbecues or anything anytime soon. Which is okay with me, honestly. The way I look at it is, like, there's always going to be a next time. You just got to remain positive. Ooh, like spike. And nearly kill ourselves with the divider. Clubbing with boys. Not going to have... I'm pretty good when it comes to, like, moderation, honestly. Like, I know my limits. A little bit of a nose scratch. Fortunately, I'm the type of person that doesn't really, like, step out of bounds. And so, like, I don't really, like, overdo anything, you know, when it comes to drinking. You know what? I'm gonna grab a thumbnail for the YouTube stream. Luckily, we can go into the replay mode, and then with Dolphin, well, what I can do is there's a screenshot button. I'm gonna grab another screenshot when the race starts itself. But being Polish. Hey, look, I'm Hispanic, dude. Like, we're supposed to drink a lot, you know, because sometimes it's like a macho man fucking showdown of who can drink the most. But fortunately for me, like, I don't really do that. So, hey. So next up is Interstate 88, I believe. English. Yes, English people. Like, you guys can probably outdrink me for sure, but... Oh, Interstate Loop. Okay, I get it now. Interstate Loop is different from Interstate 88. Interstate Loop is where we faced off against the Hot Rod. Interstate 88 is the long boy version of the freeway track. Okay, got it. You learned your limits the hard way? Oof. Poisoning or what? Yeah, man. I'm just really glad that you're kind of like past that now. I was trying to clear the truck. Oh, thank you, Mustang. Appreciate it. But yeah, like, drinking is fun, but in moderation. I know it's kind of a bad message to say that drinking's fun, but like, you know, just like anything. Well, like one thing I for sure wouldn't do is like smoke cigarettes. Like for sure, when it comes to like smoking anything, even vaping, like I just, it's not for me. Even weed, like I can't even smoke weed because it's just the idea that like inhaling shit into my lungs or whatever. Like I don't know, I just don't like the idea. So when it comes to weed, I mainly just go with like edibles. And hey, before anyone's like, oh, you're talking about weed, it's legal in California, so yeah. Bubbles. You got high once in your life, this shit isn't for you. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you guys a funny story. The first time I got high I was 16, I think. And somebody had brought home... Ask Ender if you want details. Oh, shit. I'll ask him later. Somebody had brought home cookies, right? Like, they brought home edibles. And it wasn't labeled, it was nothing. And it didn't taste like anything else. So, I legit ate like 6 weed cookies all at once. Because, you know, you're in high school, you don't give a shit. You like to shove sweets and candy and chips down your mouth. And, dude, I was fucking stoned for the whole day. And, like, I felt like I was, like, super dizzy playing, like, I think I was playing Alliance of Alien Arms. And so, the bullets in the game were just whizzing by. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then, like, I felt like, dude, I just felt so fucked up. And then I laid... God damn it, that's number 11. I laid down and I felt like I was drowning for several hours. I was like, what the fuck, dude, I can't swim. Also, hey Arthur, how's it going, dude? Oh, cool Stone Gnomer. Also, this is the last lap. And I crashed. Let's use bumper cam. Sounds like a whiteout. Yes, it's always a good time in here, bro. Well, except when certain people show up. Resheet. But, you know, we vibing, as usual. Honestly, I don't even know how these conversations go from one way to another, but just another day on the TMC channel. You've been there? I think we all have. Alright, let me grab a thumbnail real quick. Got it. Oh, actually... that would be a better shot, just because we can do I can do a close-up on Photoshop. Alright, that's gonna be the thumbnail for the stream archive on YouTube. Which I'm not recording for some reason, because I hit the record button, even though it's not recording. So yeah. You thought you were a fucking comedian? Honestly, when I get high, I'm just like mellow. Then when I'm drunk, I'm just like a happy drunk. And I just sit there and do nothing. Oh, yes. Airports Terminal 1 and 2 are in the rain. Anyone who plays this on the Xbox version on the 360 backwards compatibility will have a bad time because the frame rate is atrocious on this level. You usually get happy and talking when you're drunk. I don't really... like, see, I'm happy, but I'm not talky. Only in some cases. But for the most part, I'm just super fucking mellow. Okay, that was a stupid crash. Stupid on my part. Like, it should have been avoidable. That's number 12. Being a bit blurry on GameCube. I think it looks better here because it's on Dolphin. So it's enhanced. Much better here, yeah. Because I have like, I think the upscalers up and stuff. I really want to play the Xbox version though because of all the custom paint jobs for the cars, which were really cool. But I mean, hey. Oh yes, this part, this chicane here. This crash junction is one of the ones that was my favorite as a kid. If anyone hasn't seen the world records for some of these crashes, you should, because they're absolutely hilarious. Because what they basically involve having is semi-trucks going out of bounds, and because they go out of bounds and they spin into the abyss of nothing, the money just keeps on piling up, and it's just hilarious. Oh. He didn't even use his blind spot indicator. Or, I mean, indicator. He didn't even use his indicator. You can't use a blind spot indicator. That's on modern cars. This is a 2002 release game. I don't think blind spot indicators were a thing yet. Did I mention I'm sleepy? Yes, I'm very tired. But yes, I am going to be doing this in the Super Cup because I am insane. And to think I was trying to do the Indianapolis 500 this morning, but I overslept. We got Cursed number 13. I like how you're just quoting something every time, Sleeka. Like, in the original playthrough, it was just Arthur and Mikhail doing the countdowns, but you're literally adding a sentence or a statement every single time. You're gonna run out of shit to say. I'm calling it right now. Gotta keep it fresh. I feel you. Racking up that boost. With no ethanol, sadly. Because he's not here. At least I don't think he is. At least he's lurking. Your 1000 meme folder. Are you just... Okay, they're not memes. Because some of them are just statements. Like, let's fucking go and... Can we get a hell yeah? Well, can we get a hell yeah as a Stone Cold Steve Austin thing? Like, I'm legit not trying to drift here. I just want to be clean. I don't like this track. And it's wet. And downshifting with the B button is really freaking awkward. The meme folder is back up. Got it. What? I know, just like, because you always just say like, what? Man, I miss that era of WWE, well, F, whatever I want to call it. Just because it's like, damn, dude, like, that was, like, the characters you had, you know, like, Stone Cold, you had The Rock, you had guys like those, like, I don't know, it was just, it was the best. Yeah, it was fake and everything, but a lot of people that I talk to on here on like Discord and shit or other streamers, they're big fans of wrestling. So like Rhino likes wrestling, Thunder THR likes wrestling, The Real Emil likes wrestling. And they all basically just say like it's all about the performance of like the athletes. That's basically what the appeal is. Damn, that could have been a cool thumbnail shot, but I wasn't quick enough. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We already got a thumbnail anyways. Cars on the grid. Hulk and Sergeant Slaughter watching the WrestleMania. No, that's cool. I gotta see it. Send it to me on Discord. Palm Bay Marina is the final race for this championship. I think it's called Winding Road GP. I already forgot. Palm Bay Marina. Also, I realized having the VOD transfer to YouTube won't be a bad thing because this game is a retro game after all, so it's not gonna look like, well, it already looks like a 2000s game. It'll look the same on YouTube, so it's not a big deal. Stone Cold in a zoo. You guys ever seen Stone Cold E.T.? Where this dude puts on the E.T. mask and he does the best Stone Cold impersonation? But he goes into a White Castle drive-thru and then he's just He's just replacing the words basically Steve Austin with E.T. and then he's just mentioning he's making E.T. quotes. He's making E.T. references while talking like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's freaking hilarious because it's so stupid. I'm surprised that some of these traffic cars aren't playable. So like the minivans and stuff. I figured, you know, with the abundance of like regular family cars, you'd have probably some like wacky cars like those. We're looking good so far. I don't know if it's because of the handling or if this car actually does lack top speed, but I feel like this car is slower than some of the others. So like, I feel like top speed wise, the Sport was a lot better. And maybe because of the shitty handling, the SUV felt faster. Like, this car feels like this is probably one of the perfect starter cars if you don't get the driver's ed. But then again, getting the driver's ed isn't difficult. Like, getting all golds in the offensive driving 101 is not hard at all. Sorry. "14 crashes. Oh, just wait till we get to the later part of the game, dude. It's gonna be... the amount of crashes we're gonna be experiencing is gonna be just massive. I think Burnout 3, I'm gonna do the same thing. So, like, all the races first and then the crashes. Because the crash... or, I don't know. Maybe a mix of both. Because the game is kind of loosely... the game is really loosely organized. So when Rhino eventually LPs Burnout 3, have fun. Because I ain't doing that shit. Because you'll literally unlock, like, muscle car races once you can... like, before you even complete all the compact car stuff. Make that 17. Drifted up way too early. Oh, damn, that was badass. I wonder what the longest burnout time you can get is, like the largest multiplier. Like, I wonder if it's just infinite, or if there's a certain place where, like, the game stops counting. Five. Intersection. Woo! If any other car, we would have died. But with the Roadster, I think, you know, easy to actually get through those guys. Take the shortcut just to be safe. We're gonna lose our burnout streak, which is okay. Holy shit! That was a fucking close one, man. Wow. I was like, oh, I thought about it in the back of my head. I was like, the game's gonna spawn a bunch of traffic there, isn't it? We'll crash into the back of this bus. That doesn't count, by the way, because we finished the race, so. Okay. Another championship down. Oh, I thought it was saying, like, saving. I didn't think it said, like, prepare to save. Yay! Complete domination of the championship. We win the Winding Road Grand Prix. We've unlocked face-off number 2 on Emperor Terminal number 3, and we've unlocked the Miracle Mile, which is the one that I believe goes from the snow to the city. That one's badass. So, face-off number 2. This is one of my favorite face-offs in the whole game. And for this one, I'm going to use the cop car. So for the face-offs, I like to actually let the little intro play, because you'll see what we're racing against. It's a stock car! A NASCAR-style car. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna commission somebody on iRacing to paint me a freaking Chevy Camaro with that color scheme. Logos and everything. Obviously that... Jesus Christ! Okay. The cop car is actually not a bad car to race with. There's gotta be a way to sound the siren. There we go. Turbocharged NASCAR, yeah. I'm turning that off because holy shit, it's quite obnoxious after a while. I'll leave it on just for the pursuits. You can retro tag this. You mean on Trading Paints? Or you're talking about on Twitch? Oh, so the reason why I didn't put retro is because I was way too freaking lazy to change the tags, because I'm literally I think there is no main focus. There's two main focuses of the stream today. So around 2 hours from now, I want to say. Maybe 2.5 hours, we're switching to GT Sport after taking a like 15-minute break from the stream. And so, yeah, I mean, the second half of the stream is basically going to be practice and the actual race for the round number 2 of the Toyota Super Cup. Thank you for the host, Jason. Another perfect lap. Although, oddly enough, I'm not hearing any Streamlab notifications. Popping by to watch. Nice. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your visit. But when it's time to get out, get out. Livestream go-karts. Ooh. So, let me guess. You downloaded Streamlabs on your phone, and you're going to have either a suction cup or you're going to have a phone holder on your helmet or somewhere, so that way you can use the Streamlabs app and stream either on YouTube or Twitch. Because when I did my Ace car ride in the Acura NSX last year at the Long Beach GP, I had to download the Streamlabs app and set up the Streamlabs account and everything. Prepping lunch. Ooh, nice. Laptop. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, nice. That makes sense. So what you could do is you use OBS or Streamlabs OBS, whatever you want to use, honestly. I recommend regular OBS, honestly, because I feel like Slobs has too many problems. But yeah, you can just literally do screen capture and then just do the actual GoPro app. So yeah, we unlocked the Oval Racer. Compared to the cop car, it has much more acceleration and control, but top speed's about the same. Which is why I used it, because, you know, Airport Terminal 3 is basically like an oval track, so yeah. Unfortunately, we can't change the color. There are colors on the Xbox version, but here we can't change any colors. The audio's a bit out. Yeah. Well, you could fix it by having by changing the offset on OBS. You can mess with the offset, and then that'll actually fix it. Anyways, next up is the Miracle Mile, as I mentioned before. We're going from the snow to the interstate, and for this one, okay, I don't care about you. Used it, maybe, used it. We'll go with the muscle. With like a weird Viper looking car. Is that a Monte Carlo stock car? Hey, Krona. It's supposed to be. Oh. What an interesting field. So we have literally a sport, an SUV, and a freaking oval racer. Alright. We'll do some more testing. Yeah, always. You can always test. Damn. That SUV's giving that NASCAR some real run for its money. Also, yeah, the muscle has the worst handling in this game, so I expect us to die a lot. And I chose it for this particular freaking track. With all its hairpins and everything. Holy shit. Okay, that actually might be a thumbnail for the YouTube stream archive, because holy shit, that was actually really close and intense. I thought he was gonna crash. That's why my voice started to, like, get higher. Well, at least we all crashed. Now the sport takes the lead. Or second place, I mean. Okay, now we get away from the mountainside, and now we're starting to enter the interstate area. I forget what the other sprint races are, if there's any other ones. There should be other ones, unless they're all just reversed, but I don't really remember too much. What's cool, though, is that later on in the game, in some of the higher level championships, both circuit races and sprint races get mixed together. And instead of staying on the freeway, we actually get on this off-ramp. You know what? The muscle wasn't a bad choice, actually. I thought maybe we were going to suffer a little bit more in the hairpins, but this isn't bad. Wait. First attempt, we win. Although, don't expect first attempts all the time when we get to the later part of the game, because from what I remember as a kid, the later part of the game is, like, stupidly difficult. Okay, I want to see that replay again of that near miss. Ferrari slowed down his teammate. Well, he got a new one. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a good replay shot for a thumbnail. Okay, that's gotta be it. It's either the start from that one other race, or it's that, because that side-by-side shot looked pretty sick. So we've unlocked Pursuit 2 on Heartbreak Hills Reverse, and we've unlocked the Roller Coaster Grand Prix, which is 5 tracks long. So yeah, now we start to get into the pursuits when we unlock new cars, which is the ones we have to chase. So who are we chasing in this race? Some Chevy Bel Air looking car. And if you guys notice the theme so far, we're doing reverse layouts for these sprint races, for the pursuits. Alright, so let's catch him real quick. Oh my god. The slide. The correction. So far, it's looking good. See what I mean about the rubber banding? See how fast he made us go without even using nitrous? We're at the downshift. Damn it! That was dumb on my end. We got 1.8 miles left. It's okay though. We got two hit points left. Good. Come on, let's catch him. Okay, I don't like this. It's good that he didn't hit the van because he would have rubber banded way further ahead, I think, if he respawned. There we go. Yay, I stopped the criminal. I saved the day. I'm a hero, guys. I'm a national hero. I've unlocked a classic, which is a cool Bel Air looking car. And here's the classic. Has pretty good stats, but really poor acceleration. But Roller Coaster Grand Prix, we have Crystal Summit Peak, which is in the mountainside. Back to Sunrise Valley. Pretty much some of the same tracks we did before. But the classic, I'm going to use it in pink, because I think it looks really good in that color. Can't have shit in Burnout. This might be a really bad choice for this track, but we'll see. Yeah, this is pretty much an even playing field with this car. This car is really long gearing too, so that doesn't really help around these tight and twisty corners. But the car actually does handle very nicely, and it's only a 4-speed, as you would expect from an old school car like this. It has a nice touch too. Like Criterion kept it at a 4-speed, because you know, like some games would have a classic car, but they would put like 7 speeds in it, and you'll just kind of be like, oh, it doesn't really feel. I mean, it looks like a classic car, but it wouldn't feel like it. Like this does feel like an old school car. Like it's slow off the line and shit, and you know, it feels kind of like a boat, but it's not as bad as the SUV or the Muscle in terms of handling. Bel Air looking ass. Not as much traffic on the road as I thought there would be. But I guess just wait till we get to lap 5. I'm pretty sure the game will spawn way more traffic at that point. Oh yeah, 4-speed. I was just going on how I liked it's a 4-speed and I forgot there was no more gears. I'm dumb. Metal Gears. Yes, Metal Gear won the Super Cup earlier. But there is a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Okay, there we go. Actually nailed that corner this time. I feel like I should use my nitrous, but I shouldn't drain all of it. Like, obviously, gaining nitrous is not hard, especially when we're just drifting around these corners, but I feel like on the little straights, we should just use nitrous and then stop using it, not burn the whole thing. So like that little straight after the first couple of corners. I get spam and dodging. I'm surprised how clean this race is going so far. I thought it would be a little bit more carnage, but nope. Another perfect lap. Like here. And then just let it go. Famous last words? No. I'll make sure they're not my famous last words. I'm not gonna go down in this race. No, not at all. Not even gonna crash. Nope. Not one accident. Can I crash in this car? No. This car is... Look at this thing. See what I mean? See how I dodged that car and I totally didn't, like, touch the truck and then just somehow not crash? See? See what I mean? Like, come on. You're talking to an expert here. To a physics expert. I am losing my lead, though. Okay, we'll burn the whole button. That actually wasn't that bad. We'll save the nitrous just for the little... Whew! Really close. We'll save our nitrous for the very end. That little parking lot there, or that area where you know, which has all that runoff, there's an interesting crash mode level there, where I think in order to get the gold, you have to crash all the parked cars, or crash as many of them as possible. From what I remember. And there we go, leading the championship, and next up we'll be racing at Sunrise Valley downtown. So yes, back to the desert we go to. The bridge. Oh, you're talking about the dam, right? Oh my god, I hated that dam. Yeah, I screwed up the start. You can see the car's really slow off the line. But his thing is steady. All the tankers below. Okay. I don't remember about the tankers below. I just remember there was one that had this dam. And... like, I think... Okay, we finally crashed in the classic. We ruined an old school car. Can you imagine if you actually owned a car like this and you crashed it, doing something stupid with it? Like you deserve to get slapped in the face. I think there's an accident. Nope. Picking up a lot of tire smoke. Fuck. 20 now. Alright then, so let's just continue here and try to continue our march forwards. Because if we lose this race, we're gonna have to redo the whole championship, just because I do not want... I don't feel like sitting there and doing all the races and having to do them all again anyways. But that's the crappy part about this. It's like, I wish they had let you go and do one race after you know, choose any race you want after you beat the championship. So that way you wouldn't have to, like, replay every single event. It's just quite annoying. Okay, clean second lap. Good. I feel like this car's pretty quick without nitrous. I'm not really pushing the button or anything. But now we will. Nicely done. The Crusade knows no bounds. Thought we were gonna get a car spawn there. That was really close. Where do I go? Damn it! Come on. Okay, so I think the bus got psyched out or something. I have like no other explanation for why. Okay, I have no explanation why I even crashed into the back of that truck. That was just negligence on my part. And stupidity. I can the game. No! Shit. Come on, spawn. Oh, you slow accelerating piece of shit. Come on. There we go. Yay. Nice job, AI. Damn it, I need to buy some padding for this GT Omega, because fuck, dude, after you sit on here for a while, it's quite uncomfortable. Like, I could just, like, bring a couch chair here, but I have, like, literally nowhere to put it, and, like, I don't really have much space in this room. In the future, though, when I get a bigger place. My own place, actually. Alright, so that's 2 for 2 so far in this championship. Next up, we'll be going to Palm Bay Marina. Back to the beach side. Just play on the bed? That wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, when I do have to get a laptop for school eventually. I mean, if we're even gonna be... Who knows when we're gonna go back to actual in-person classes, but I'm assuming 2021. But, the first ever cam guy stream. I'm pretty sure there's other cam... I'm pretty sure there's cam guy stuff, bro. Come on. Well, Jimmer has Dave Station, so, like, he already started the whole cam guy thing. You can't take that away from him. Been good. I let go of the accelerator, just in time to avoid crashing with the bus. Did I mention not crashing into the bus? I crashed into the wall instead, trying to avoid a bus. Bus! Come on, After I took you to the win at the US Marathon. Come on, bus. Why? Also, hi, Ben. How's it going, dude? .24 crashes, I'm fucking balling. I was stuck in third gear. I can't be good for the gearbox, right? Especially on this old hoopty. I'm alright, man. Thanks for asking. So, like, honestly, today's a bit of a rough day for me. Just because I don't really like this day too much. But, I'll just say it right now. Basically, one of my closest friends died on this day 2 years ago. And so I couldn't go to sleep last night. I had a really rough morning. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like streaming has pretty much made me feel a lot better. So I'm alright. Thank you for asking anyways. Midnight Club 3. Oh, dude. Honestly, look. Midnight Club 3. everyone who's played it, I'm all in ass, motherfucking Newports. Everyone who's played Midnight Club 3 loves it, right? And like, even with the traffic and even how bad the traffic can get, especially in Detroit, everyone seems to love that game. Except for freaking Sky Hurricane. Sky Hurricane straight up hated playing it, and he was just like, I'm so tired of playing this freaking game, and he just pretty much stopped. I'm like, wow, he didn't even beat the game. That was a close one. He didn't even beat the game. He literally just stopped. He was like, nope, this is it. Like, I'm done playing this. Like, I haven't seen him that mad at a racing game since he played GT Sport when he was doing the F1500 GT League races, and I think because he was struggling to drive the car, and I think because like pre-patch the F1500 was a lot more difficult to drive, and so that Suzuka race, all the races in general, like, they were just so bad. You felt bad for suggesting it to him? Well, you know what he would like? Need for Speed Underground. I think he should play Underground because the traffic isn't as bad as Midnight Club. I feel like Midnight Club has way more traffic than the NFS games do. Well, unless you're fighting Salvo in Midnight Club 2. Then, you know, that's where the traffic is the worst, especially during that last LA race where you're on the freeway, or you're on the 10 freeway going to Santa Monica, and like you're going backwards, right? Whoops. You're going backwards, like I just did right now, too, and plowed into the SUV and probably killed like 3 children and a soccer mom. I'm sorry, football mom for all my international people who are in the U.S. Anyways, yeah, when you're going backwards on that freeway, dude, you're just trying to survive on that stretch of road because it's like, ugh, all these cars and it's dark and it's raining, or it's not raining, it's just nighttime. And yeah, it was just a pain in the ass. Like, Midnight Club 2, I'm gonna have to play again because I went through like 2/3 of the game, but I have to redo it for the sake of continuity with the way I'm doing, you know, my content now. And yeah, I'm especially looking forward to fighting Salvo because Arthur really wants me to fight Salvo. Test Drive Unlimited? Oh, okay, that's a good game. I watched Thunder THR play it. I played it once at one of my best friend's houses. When did it come out? 2006? So like 14 years ago? 2007? 13 years ago? When it came out, I played it, and that was it. I played it like once. It was fun. So when I eventually do Test Drive Unlimited, that's going to be a completely blind playthrough for me. I did 5 crashes in this race. Crashed a lot here. Alright, race 4 out of 5. Back to Airports Terminal 1 and 2. Back to the wet weather driving. Back to potential death. That's right, I keep forgetting I have to hit pause in order to skip that little cutscene in the beginning. Damn, everyone just wanted to squeeze each other at the start. I thought they were going to hit that little traffic car, which is why I moved so far to the right. Oh yeah, the PS2 version. I played the 360 one. But you can't ask me to compare anything, because like I said, played it once. I had fun, but I remember absolutely nothing about the game. TDU 2? Oh, that's sick. Where does TDU take place? Thank you, very cool. I didn't see a stop sign on my end. There's probably one for him, so he's the one who ran the red light. Well, a stop sign. Fucker. Oh yes, Mattia Binotto was called for that crash. Hawaii. Oh, that's so sick. Dude, Hawaii makes Dude, Hawaii would make for a badass track, like open world map. Cause like, explain something to me, Ben. Is TDU kind of like what Forza Horizon, like kind of like a spiritual predecessor to Forza Horizon, but just without customization and shit? Or am I way off and I'm dumb and I don't know what I'm talking about? Because honestly, I don't really remember. Like I said, I remember nothing about TDU. It crashes like shit on your PC. Ooh. Well, like the crew. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a 2-lane highway? Then why were people driving on the wrong side of the road? Oh, in general. Oh, okay, got it. That sucks regardless. All right, one more lap to go. Oh, okay. Got it. You see, that's the thing, though. I've seen more footage of the crew than, obviously, I have of Test Drive Unlimited. Because I, like, watched... Who did I watch play the crew? I think I watched Jimmer stream it once. I think I watched Marvin, Marvin the Gamer play it a couple times. I can't remember who else I watched, but... Okay, at least we're gonna block all traffic, right? In case we need to? Didn't matter, we had a big lead. Amazing, fantastic. 30 Rex. 30 Rock. Oh, that I haven't thought about in forever. No! Please, everybody crash. Okay, it didn't matter. We actually opened up a big gap, wow. I was gonna plow into the back of the semi, but he was a little bit before the finish line. That's why I'm the best boss. Why, thank you for the compliment. Okay, we win the championship, no matter what we do here, but we can't lose the race because I'm not gonna... Well, okay, so I guess here's what I'm gonna do. If I lose any race in the first half of the championship, then we just don't, we just restart. But if I lose any race in the second half, then I'll just do it off screen because, yeah. There's wiggle room for the stream's sake. Okay, bad start. Damn, Giants. Only the start of the race. He's in the text in the chat. I'm sorry. What the hell did I just do? This isn't Burnout Revenge. I can't plow into traffic. By the way, I don't think we've done this course yet. No, we haven't. We haven't done this circuit race yet. We've only done the sprint version. There's a section that is quite crazy on this course, and I'm going to show you guys right now. Oh shit, I thought we were going to plow into the fence. A Hunter Manhattan. What's up, Inferno? Is that... What the hell's a Hunter Manhattan? Is that a car? I always thought this was just like a Bel Air. This section... I didn't know he crashed! I thought he just spun. When he got in the way of Super GT, called him hungry. What? Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold a second. Hold on a second. So wait. He got in front of Super GT on the live stream, right? Oh, okay. See, I never played Burnout Paradise. The only ones in the series that I haven't played are Dominator and Paradise. And Legends on the DS, which I don't want to play. But yeah, Ben. So he desperately tried to get in front of Super GT in a lobby race to chase clout, or what? Because if that's the case, that's pretty fucking sad. Like, I raced Super GT once when the Goodwood track came out. We were racing at Goodwood, and okay, that wasn't a crash. In LMP1s, and we had such a great fight. Like, I think I qualified pole and I fucked the race up, but I mean, if I had known what I know now, I would have easily had won that race. Try to get, bro. Yeah, sounds like clout chasing to me. I'm on Super GT stream, so I'm gonna try to beat Super GT because, you know, oh my god, he's the lord of Gran Turismo and shit. That's what I feel like most people do whenever they join like their favorite streamers' lobbies or whatever, like big time streamers is what I'm talking about. Like the people who have no racecraft or anything, it's just like, I get it, these are your favorite people and all, but guys, it's a race still. Like, oh, I don't know who you're talking about, Salika. But yeah, I forget which NASCAR YouTuber I was watching, but like, I was doing a NASCAR heat lobby because when NH3 was still a thing, and I said, because why not? Because I was just kind of like, I have the game, I have a subscription to Xbox Live, I might as well just fucking play. And everybody who kept jumping into the room were all just a bunch of dimwits, just like I am, because I slammed into a wall for no reason. Let's try not to talk about him too much. Because honestly, like, I don't... honestly, like, I want, like, absolutely no association with the guy, just because, like, anyone who... Okay, I'm gonna say this. Anyone who goes and attacks members of our community with copyright claims for things that aren't copyrightable are pieces of shit, and that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. No worries, no worries. I just don't like talking about the guy too much, just because, like, it's just, like I said, anyone who attacks 100 subscriber YouTube channels at the time being, when you have like a 20,000 subscriber channel at the time being, Like you're instantly like a really shitty person, like in my opinion. And that's all I'm gonna say. You're trying to use... I wouldn't even use them to get exposure, dude. Like, honestly, like... I don't like the idea of trying to get exposure from people just because it's like... I don't know. The exposure that I've gotten from, like, Jimmy, from Arrow, from anybody, were all just natural because, like, you know, because buddies. And they just wanted to help out, which was, like, awesome. I appreciate it. But I think, like, just trying to use people... I don't really agree with that. Like, I don't like the idea at all. Like, I don't know. Like, that's like if Slap Train was doing some sort of, like, video contest and I wanted to enter into it because, oh my god, I could probably be on a Slap Train video. He has 1 million subscribers. It's like, no, I hate Slap Train. So, I don't know. I wouldn't associate myself with anyone I don't like as a content creator. I know my content's not the best, but I'm just myself. Anyways, enough of all that hubbub. Face Off 3. This is one of my favorite cars in the game, and for this, we're going to use something with a bit of acceleration because it's going to be a really tight technical course, and we need a tight technical car. The Hot Rod seems decent enough. This car is probably going to suffer against our opponent, but we're going to give it a good shot. This track is a pain in the fucking ass, and wait till you see what we're fighting. That is the Japanese Muscle. That car is really badass. This car has a really long first gear, but the rest of the gears are pretty tight. Not the best at drifting. Kind of weird. What's up, Inferno? Is that a Supra? Is that what it's supposed to be? Hey, Luis, how's it going, dude? We got Supra Cup in a couple hours, so... Yeah, otherwise I would have gone to the Darlington viewing party. Even then, I don't even know if I would have gone, even if I didn't have Super Cup. Just because I don't really want to get in large gatherings at this time. Not now, at least. I don't mind 1 or 2 people gatherings, but like more people, nah. Not even a viewing party. We got Discord for that. Okay, you know what? This hot rod isn't that bad at the circuit. Like, we can pull this off. This is going to be a bit more difficult, especially fighting a Japanese Muscle, which has a shit ton of grip and acceleration. Who killed Captain Alex viewing party? We gotta have a room screening first. Gotta have a Discord room screening before we can do a Captain Alex one. And then record our reactions or record our commentary and then send it to Tommy Wiseau. He would really appreciate it, I think. Like, the Tommy Wiseau's, like, social media presence is, like, the best thing ever because he just posts, like, the most random shit that people would send him. So, like, I think someone drew a painting of him on Animal Crossing and then I think they made their villager modeled... Damn it! You saw the accident and just nowhere to go. Okay, at least he crashed into a semi. Sorry, Elsie. And at least it slowed him down. Fire crash because he's hosing shit. Yeah, these are pretty long laps. Probably it's the car too. This thing understeers quite a lot. I think boost here might be a bit of a bad choice. Yeah. At least we got a bunch of Burnout. Now time for the hairpins. Oh. Shit. I heard the Japanese muscle behind me and I got kind of discouraged. Now I hear him on my left ear. If you're using headphones, that is. Tell a story? Ah, okay. I just figured you're just saying random shit. Oh my god. Yeah, see, that's what I was scared about. Okay, so this is a risk-reward race. We have to risk everything to get the reward. We can't drive a steady race at all. Nope. Because that car is really well suited for this kind of track. Did he crash again? He did. Nice. The last two were... Oh, okay. Yeah, I just thought Never Could Be a Farmer was just something random that you just said. I was like, alright, I'll accept it. Next thing you know, you're gonna start telling, like... You're gonna start putting, like, one sentence from a verse in and then just try to, like, construct something. Oh, hello. Crash into the semi again. Sorry, Elsie. I'm trying to sneak around. Okay, I know what the next couple are. No, it's supposed to be 36 Colonel. Okay, on the opposite side, come on. My Liliac Chrysler Neon. Care to share a picture of your Neon with the rest of the class? On Discord? Under the car liveries tab? On the Cat Cool chat? Because I want to see your Neon. You know, I might actually use a Neon SRT4 in Gran Turismo 4 for one of the endurances. I don't know which one yet. But that is a cool car. I have a neighbor who owns a blue one, and it's really nice. And, like, I'm surprised that he hasn't riced it out or you know, abused it, because most of the cars that you'll see that are, like, 40-year models of these kind of, like, regular compact production cars, Dodge Neon SRT4. Damn, homeboy peeked his nose in the inside and took the position. All right. How have you missed that? I don't know. Probably because I think because he stores it in the garage most of the time. All right, we're looking good. I'm letting go of the nitrous here. Yeah, it was a bit too... Okay. I could win this race if we don't crash. Sorry, Elsie. I'm just gonna keep saying that every time I, like, get near a semi or something. Can you imagine, LC, like when you're working, you're doing a delivery, and like all of a sudden you see a hot rod and a freaking Supra and a fake NASCAR just come barreling down the highway, like avoiding traffic? Oh, thank God! Oh my God, thank God, man. I thought, you know what, enjoy the replay. I'm gonna take like 2 minutes to get some water. Enjoy the replay. What's up, Reflector? Welcome back, Arthur. You could never find us? What console did you have as a kid? PS2. Oh, okay. I had this on the PS2 back in the day as well. I had the Xbox version, but the Xbox version is not working on OBS for whatever reason. Anyways, Japanese muscle has been unlocked. Ain't that some shit, Salika? Yeah, look at the top. Oh my god. I know my mouse is here. I'm hovering over the mouse. Okay, both had the same acceleration. Obviously the handling though. Oh my god. This literally was David and Goliath shit. Okay, so point to point number 3, which is the freeway dash. I've already used a lot of these cars. This car I'm saving for a much later part of the game. So I guess we're gonna use the driver's ed. Oh, nice. The Viper Viper concept also has a giant's. Oh, it's fucking great. And the Nürburgring car roulette. Oh my god, dude. Dude. What a time to be alive. You know what we should have done? Like, for every race he was in Rick's lobby, dude, we should have submitted him the JSR Devon's Idiots Sim Racing Idiots of the Week compilation. Like honestly, I don't know. Like, I know we should. It's kind of mean for us to talk about him like that, but I don't know. Maybe it just rubs me the wrong way when, like, he did all the crashing and then he tried playing the victim card, and then, like, then he tried harassing Rick, and then when we called him out and figured out it was him, then he said that his computer was glitching, and his computer glitching caused him to kept spamming messages in Rick's server and somehow join in and leave. Okay, yeah, this was a really good card to use for this race. I don't remember where we go. Oh, okay, so we make a right turn. Unless this is the Miracle Mile in reverse. Maybe you got something usable. Well, I guess that's crash number 30-something. Riley is keeping track. Yeah, this is the reverse version of the other one. Okay, that's 2 crashes. That's 38, yeah. How much more do we have? Oh, wait. I think I know where we end. Oh, wait. This is a different one. Okay. So instead of going on that off-ramp, instead we go somewhere over here. I think... Oh, yeah. We end there. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so far so good. We haven't had to repeat any races, which has been good. Hey, TCJ with the subscription! Thanks so much, dude! How's it going? Wait, what did we unlock? Pursuit number 3 and... the Street Storm Grand Prix. I'm gonna get 2 emotes soon. So I still need to get my TMC Thonk emoji commissioned, and then my TMC Pog emoji, that's gonna be done by one of my mods. So yeah. Anyways, okay, Freeway Dash is what this was called, and then Heartbreak Hill. Okay, so so Heartbreak Hills goes from the summit to the interstate loop, and then This goes from the summit to the Interstate 88. Got it. Okay. So we're going in reverse, and I think you can tell by the thumbnail, we're gonna take down another classic car. So we basically go from chasing a car from the 1950s to chasing a car from like the 1940s, I think. Which this car actually has worse stats than the classic, believe it or not. And I think it's only a 2-speed or a 3-speed if I remember correctly. Posted your beautiful neon in Discord? Nice. Hey, TCJ, are you doing the Super Cup today? Or are you doing it at all? Hey, AJ, how's it going? Rubber banding. Oh, Jesus Christ, the rubber banding. Unbelievable. How fast did we actually go there? Yeah, rubber banding at its worst when the car just decides to get a bunch of speed out of nowhere. Stupid taxis. Yeah, I'm blaming the taxi, not myself, even though I'm driving on the wrong way on this road. Yeah, dude, the pursuits are something else. But we got him. Dude, taxis are the enemies of... Okay, well, except Midnight Club. Because in Midnight Club, you are a taxi. Because you're a taxi driver that takes on Emilio. Alright, so only a minute and 37 seconds. So we only crashed twice. We've unlocked... Oh, okay, so we've fully unlocked Pursuit Mode. It's available from the main menu, and we unlocked the Gangster. That car is pretty gangsta. Believe it or not, this is the very last championship in the championship mode. Does this mean that the game is done? I'll let you guys figure it out. You guys already know the answer. I know the answer. Anyways, the Gangster. Let's compare it to the classic real quick. Top speed. They're about the same. Less control, but acceleration. Okay, they're basically both the same car. But this car just basically has less handling than the class. Okay, fair enough. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty badass in white. We'll get it in white. Obviously, we have crash mode to go still. So now we're at Sunrise Valley Springs, which we're back to the desert, but this time on a much larger circuit. And who do we have? A Roadster, a Gangster, which is us, the SUV, and the Muscle. For the full Al Capone mode. Yep, exactly. Yeah, this thing's a 3-speed, as I expected. Honestly, I never used the Gangster too much as a kid. I didn't really use the classic either. Back on the rocks. Dude, everyone died! Holy shit! Wow. No! I hate truck drivers so much. They're the worst. Back on the ZX is big iron. Yeah, pretty much Reflector. Reflexor, not Reflector, Reflexor. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they are. Like, dude, this car is probably worse than the classic. Just because of the 3-speed. Because the gears are so long, so even though the acceleration's about the same, like, in reality, it's not. Although we are keeping up with the Roadster. Which, by the way, the Gangster versus the Roadster, yeah, the Roadster should be outshining us, but instead he crashed it. Okay, I thought with the arrows pointing in the left direction, heading into that little, like, park or whatever, I thought we were gonna have to go through that park. And I was thinking to myself, I don't remember that. Never happened? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Nothing even happened. Did I miss the track? No. He's a butt gunner nut. Did I mention you're an idiot, Salika? No? Okay, yeah, you're an idiot. But you're a lovable idiot. Yeah, exactly, AJ. So, AJ said it in the chat. For those who don't know, there's actually a second championship, which will show. We will be checking out after this because there's a specific event you do to unlock that championship set. Honestly, this game you could probably beat in one stream as well if you do it in one whole sitting. But it's going to be like 2 streams for us because of the GT Sports Super Cup we're going to do later on today. Yeah, dude, honestly, like, that's honestly one of my favorite parts about this game. It's just the fact that, like, you had all these normal cars, and then you had all the race versions of them, except for, like, obviously the hot rod and stuff. Imagine if there was the custom classic or the custom gangster. That would actually been kind of cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, the custom series is, like, really difficult. Oh, that's your friend's eyes. Okay, got it. To be honest, I wonder... Dude, custom muscle... Okay, I'll spoil this right now. Custom muscle is the final pursuit that you have to do in this game. That is probably the most difficult pursuit in the game from what I remember as a kid. I haven't beat Burnout 2 since I was 10, maybe? Last time I played this was when I was in high school on the Xbox 360. And that's where I knew about the Airport Terminal 1 and 2 having really bad frame rate. However, I remember as a kid struggling to keep up with the custom muscle. Because that thing is ridiculously fast, but it handles like complete dog shit. Dude, my friend has some of the dumbest Steam IDs too. Like, he made a Steam ID called like Disney Princesses because his goal, one of his goals was, dude, he was dumb for doing this because he was just racking up his electrical bill. But I think he bought one of those like Disney Princess shovelware titles. And so he wanted to keep the game running for a total of 1,000 hours. Just to write a review stating that he played the game for 1,000 hours, and all the review was going to say was, it's aight. 44 Blessed Eye Rise. No. Fake Viper, stay away. The only fake I want is a fake taxi, not a fake Viper. Go away. One more corner. Dick, we made it. 44 Crash's best fans. A custom sport? Yeah, every single default car got a custom version of it. They were all so cool. Yeah, the supercar is actually the last face-off we do. And probably one of the hardest probably the hardest face-off. Big taxi, oh my. Yeah, this stream just became like, well, it's Twitch. YouTube would easily demonetize us, but Twitch, like, they're like, eh, it's alright. The fucking, you got money, yeah. The credits just roll. Oh, so this is Interstate 88, but in the fog. Now this track shouldn't be too difficult for the gangster because of the long gears. Although the top speed without boost is gonna hurt us. Holy shit, that was close. But we just gotta try to rack up as much nitrous as possible. And play catch up to the other guys. I don't like where I'm going with this. Get back to safety. Go. favorite was the custom roadster. Dude, the custom roadster was pretty much like a motorsport, like a fat motorsport Elise. It was so cool. I don't know what my favorite car is. See, Arthur, since you joined in late, I'll explain this to you. I was trying to play the director's cut version on the Xbox because of all the custom paint jobs. The custom paint jobs, for those who don't know, are on the custom cars. You only, as you guys saw, for all the special cars like the Oval Racer, the Hot Rod, you only got one color scheme. In that version, you got 4, and it was really cool. So I wanted to use different colors when we did crash modes and stuff, but unfortunately, no. I like on OBS, like on the actual stream and the recording, the game was just super choppy, but on my TV it was working fine, which made no sense at all. And I tested like Forza 1, Burnout 3, Chronicles of Riddick, GTA San Andreas. I tested like so many Xbox games. None of them gave me issues but Burnout 2. I changed, like, I burned a new copy on a new disc because I had an original copy that was like mint. Nothing was working. It made no sense. The custom coupe pretty much became the mascot car. Yeah, for real, because of the presence of Burnout 3. I think it's in Paradise from what I remember. I wonder if it's possible for us to recreate one of these custom cars in Need for Speed Underground 2. Actually, it's not. It was in Dominator? Yeah, I never played Dominator, so Dominator and Paradise, when I eventually do those, are going to be blind. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to Burnout 3. I think Burnout 3 might be like, this might sound like a shill kind of moment, but like a lot of people do follower goals on Twitch, so I think Burnout 3 is either going to be it's going to be a milestone goal, because that's like my second favorite racing game of all time. The first one's Gran Turismo 4. Dude, this car is really good at this track. 158 miles an hour, that's not bad. Considering some of the other cars do it like 145, I think. Or around that ballpark. And we're getting a bunch of near misses. And because of the heavy nature of the car, it doesn't tend to slide. Like, you're literally understeering. On the freeway track, it's actually really good. I'm an idiot. That van clearly saw the crashed car and instead turned off his headlights and went full throttle into him. But yeah, this car is actually really good. Not the best car in the game, but it's pretty neat. This might be the one car in the whole game that I've never driven, in all honesty. But yeah, when you don't use nitrous, this thing is really sluggish. But when you have a moment where you're just constantly on the button, then yeah, this thing can be pretty unstoppable. Jesus Christ. Oh! I'm never gonna diss public transportation ever again, because he just literally crashed into the other cars. I don't know if you saw that, but that bus actually took everyone out. Wait, this is the end. Shit. Okay, I'm behind the SUV at least. Try to do a not takedown. What am I doing? Who, me or Salika? Oh. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm so fucking out of the loop when it comes to just so many memes. Yeah, that was the worst lap because, you know, crash. Anyways, that's Interstate 88 down. I believe that's race number 2 of the series. It is. 4 more races to go. Big Surf Grove, or Grove, I mean. It is currently 12:42. So we got some time still. Play some more Burnout 2. So I want to say in about an hour or an hour and a half, we're going to take a break and then switch over to GT Sport to get some much-needed Super Cup practice. It's 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There we go. 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was watching Emery this morning, and I watched PR1 Josete. And my practice run that I did, yeah, I only did 1 practice race. And I made some mistakes on the track. And I did a 9:42 for my opening lap, while they did a 9:39 each. Like Metal Gear did, and so did Williams Geo. If I'm in first split, I have a shot at winning the race. Like, I don't know, racing Lester in that one N100 race and being super comfortable at NERB and with the Supra, if I'm in the top split, I can give those guys a big headache if I'm smart and just manage everything. It's a no pitting race because even though the tire wear is massive, if you pit, you're just wasting, obviously, not only 10 seconds of your time, but passing in the track is really difficult. Like, the car wants to kill you already when you're driving, but it's even worse when you try to, like... It's even worse when you're in dirty air. So there's no point of pitting. It's tire management and just survival of the fittest, just not crashing, period. Like, I think even with shitty tires, you can still win the race just because of how brutal, like, it is to pass somebody. Like, in yesterday's race, I had some random Canadian who was an A+ driver. He's probably like a 3rd or 4th split driver, and, you know, him and I were having a really good battle. And we were literally practicing all of these different race scenarios, so, like, we didn't coordinate on voice chat or anything. I just think he knew what was up, so, like, I would legit try to pass him in really tricky spots. And he kind of figured that out, so he tried to make dumb passes too, and, like, even with dumb passes and us backing out, and even with us trying to make good passes, it's still really difficult to pass with the Supra at Nürburgring. Most GT Sport races, tire management races. Yeah, it really is, AJ. It's... I think just like any race, really. I don't know how any driver could survive an accident like that. Like, we literally spun like a freaking top. Like, after the... Well, the world wasn't split into 2, but my tires were. The magic of Vidya games. My Vidya. Oh no. This is where, like, shit really starts to get tricky. Oh, dude, hell yeah. You're gonna quote the entire Snake Eater script? Fuck yeah, let's go. Well, you forgot 48, so this is 49. Okay, this is not good so far. Okay, we're only 2 seconds behind the leaders. Super risky maneuver doing that, but I had to. It was either get in front of the truck and that car, or slow down a bunch and lose even more time to those guys. I'm going bumper cam just for this section because I don't want to crash into anything again. Dude, we had a fuck ton of near misses. Wow, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to actually use the stairwell to actually take the lead. But damn, that SUV is actually keeping up. Did I mention that the music is really good for this game and catchy? I think I did in the beginning of the stream. Like, it's just... Burnout 1 had some good songs, but Burnout 2 just... Man, it had some really cool jingles. Favorite BGM? Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I kind of wish that Burnout 2 had some of the dramatic music that played if you crashed too many times, but what I was saying before you showed up, AJ, was I feel like Burnout 1 had the good pace for that because it's like you're racing in the city streets, so there's all this like casual city driving music, you know, just like music that doesn't really fit racing for the most part, but then when you crash too many times, shit just got... Okay, I was super lucky. Shit just got really dramatic and you're just like, alright, like, we need to stop crashing, like, or else we're gonna lose. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to win this race, but hey, we did it. And that gangster looks really nice. Yeah, dude, Burnout 3 had a really good soundtrack. Palm Bay Heights. Now we move back to the beach. Oh, I think we were already at the beach. Oh, it's this track. That's right. Yeah, I don't remember too many of the tracks except for like airport terminals and interstate because those are the easiest ones to remember. When it comes to the beach ones and the city one, I don't really remember the names too well. I get them mixed up. I don't think so. I think the only way you can is if you basically cram a bunch of like text into one comment. That didn't count as a crash, and I'll take it. It's gonna be funny because someone's gonna like click into the stream out of context, and they're gonna see me crash. Then they're gonna see like 49 or 55 or whatever. Put that cigar out. Reminds you of Need for Speed? Are you talking about like early Need for Speed? And if yeah, early Need for Speed. Yep. I haven't played NFS 3 Hot Pursuit in so long. Not since I was actually in elementary school. Like, I had it as a kid when I first got my PS1. Not on launch day in '99 or launch day Christmas of '99. That was Gran Turismo 2 when I got that as a 4-year-old. But when I was like in the first grade, I remember getting Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. And I used to spend so much time driving the CLK GTR and the El Nino. Those are my favorite cars in that game. See, I don't remember the... Let's shuffle around to get more comfortable. I don't really remember the soundtrack too much from NFS 3. Like, I remember nothing about the game other than the car selection. Because there were some really cool cars in that game. We already reached 50 crashes. We're a quarter of the way to our predicted 200 crash mark. The best? Okay, Okay, I know I'm doing all like the arcade Need for Speeds, or they're all arcade. I know I'm doing more of the underground Need for Speeds right now, but I need to take some time to do like the Hot Pursuit games and high stakes. Like NFS, the Road and Track NFS would be a blind playthrough. NFS 2 would be blind as well. NFS 3 would technically be blind, but not really because I did play it, but I don't remember anything from it. High stakes would for sure be blind because I don't remember much of it either. Hot Pursuit 2 I'm looking forward to. That's going to be a fun game to stream. You know what EA is missing out on? Now that I think about it. Like, look, I know the Burnout franchise is dead. But can you imagine Burnout Esports with the crash mode? Like, how much attention you would get and how much involvement, like, literally, like, this could be something that not only would draw a lot of eyeballs because people love the crash mode, but almost anyone could participate in it. You know what I mean? Like, look, I know for a fact that a lot of, like, I know it's a joke amongst people for, like, people who don't play video games often, but only play shit like Wii Sports or Solitaire or whatever, but, like, look, if my little sister, my dad, even my own mother played Burnout 3 with me and Burnout 2 and played the crash mode for fun on, like, a Friday night after we were done with homework and everything, and they were really good at it, and Cat Cool, too, his wife and him would, like, they go, like, have friends at their house and chug beers and play the crash mode, and they were all really good at it, and they would, like, compete. Dude, EA should take advantage of that, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why the Burnout... I guess arcade games like these are kind of like a product of the past, I suppose, but... Dude... I mean, if they could do that with dangerous driving, that'd be cool. Okay. I was thinking to myself, like, did we get the points that we deserved? Yeah, we did. Fun fact, math is a bad subject for me. Oh no. It's Crystal Summit Lake. Okay, I messed up the start. If you guys thought the hot rod was bad at this track, no, this is gonna be even worse. That's not surprising, Salika, because of Black. The ultimate near miss. I mean, I'm not surprised that they worked on Battlefront 2, just because, you know, they did make Black after all, and Black was an awesome FPS. It was, man. It really was. You know what I also miss? Pandemic Studios. Like, EA is like the king of like buying out these studios and then just pretty much getting rid of them. But the one that breaks my heart the most is Pandemic Studios, because you had what? Mercenaries, Playgrounds of Destruction, the Star Wars Battlefront games, Destroy All Humans. You had so many good titles, and yet EA just finds a way to, you know, get rid of them. Never heard of that game, honestly. Hello, frame skips. So I guess we're losing frames on this game because of the emulation. I can only imagine on the 360 it would be atrocious. Haven Studios are... Yeah, dude, me too. Like, I feel like it's just to buy... Like, I feel like studios are bought just to take, like, the resources, if anything, and take the employees, and then just completely get rid of the idea that they had. That's what it seems like to me. I could be talking out of my ass, and I don't really know much about game development and the insights of studios and shit, but I don't know. It's just sad. Like, I do truly miss games like those. Like, Mercenaries Playgrounds of Destruction is a game that I want to do like a let's play on. Like, I like the idea of like toying around with like a second YouTube channel dedicated to just like videos only for like, and upload whenever the hell I want of like non-racing games. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like what Marvin does, but I don't know. If there's one game that I want to do, it's for sure Mercenaries Playgrounds of Destruction, because I love that game. All people can care about graphics. Yeah, welcome to modern age gaming. Actually, retro gaming was just like that too. Like, you remember? Well, I think you're a bit older than me, Ben. So you remember the Bit Wars, the Mega Drive, the Super Nintendo, the Jaguar. I say Jaguar because Atari's an American company. All the commercials were like Atari Jaguar, Jaguar, Jaguar. Okay, we went to hell, I guess. Then when I get to hell, I'm gonna look at myself and be like, I'm alive! I'm alive! And then I'm gonna get ran over. We gotta use the boost. I'm like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't, but I realized those cars are just pulling away from us. From our slow gangster. Nice portal into another dimension. That's another game I never played, the Portal series. One of my friends was talking about Portal games all the time, and I don't know, like, you know what, man? Oh, Crimson Skies, yes! No, dude, I never played Portal. Believe it or not, I never played Portal. I always get told to play it by a friend of mine, and I never do. Jimber tells me to play The Witcher, and I still haven't played The Witcher 3. Mad co-op game. Well, I gotta give it a try sometime. Like co-op. If servers are still up or anything. Okay, we need to actually gotta move on. I feel like the stuttering only really happens when the snow effects are like way too heavy. Which is surprising, because I thought this game was like perfectly compatible with Dolphin, but I guess there's some slowdowns here and there. Emulation's not always going to be perfect, I guess. Both PS3 and PC? Oh, okay. They have a new update, AJ. PCSX 2 was complete garbage for so many years, and now it's slightly less garbage. Like, well, I'm pretty sure it's my PC, but like Gran Turismo 3 still has some struggles to run night tracks, but in terms of user friendliness and compatibility, it's a lot better nowadays. Okay, I might have a slight shot to win this. Thankfully, I didn't actually like crash. I just got stuck, so no. I think the battle between the lead is pretty tight, so that should help us. Oh, for RC PS3 or whatever it's called. It's gonna be a while, I think. Unless they have a super devoted team, which is the problem that PCSX2 had, that I think it was like a really, really tiny team, and so that's why it took them like 4 years to make a new update. So I think it's safe to say that this is going to be the first race that we lose in this game. We had a 100% winning streak until then. Yeah, you can't restart because of the championship. I'll read your comment in a second, Sleeka. Well, honestly, this isn't anyone's fault but my own. I can't blame the game. I can't blame bad luck. I chose the gangster without even looking at the track selection. Yeah, we lost. So because this is round 5 of 6, I'm not restarting the championship. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the championship off screen with an OP car, and then we'll do... The next face-off was supposed to be equipment chick and main parachute. The next face-off was supposed to be against that supercar that everyone was talking about in chat, which you'll see the silhouette for, but yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that face-off next time. I'll have to wait for the next stream. Holy shit, they were so far in the lead. Wow, first ever race we lost, so hey, that's something. And you know what? We lost the race because we chose a really bad car. So you know what? That's fine with me. We did the best we could. Yes, so in order to... This is the weird thing about this game. You have to win every single race in order to unlock the next... what's it called? The next event. So you can still progress further in the championship, but you can't unlock the next face-off until you win every single race in the previous championship. So we're back to Airport Terminal 3 for the final race of the regular championship. There we go. Airport Terminal 3 should not be difficult because it's kind of like an oval track, like I mentioned before with the oval racer face-off, so... yeah. What I'm going to do most likely is, with one of the custom cars, I'm just going to do this championship over off-screen, and then we'll face off against the supercar next time. Like, this race should not be any problems at all. Because of all the traffic and how fast we're going with this thing. That was a burnout because of the perfect lap. It should. I think if the read speed is good and everything, it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Just make sure you get the latest version, though, just for the best compatibility. And more than anything, look at the forums. Like, I guess after we're done with Burnout, I guess I could put up PCSX2 real quick and just show you guys, like, how much better it runs now, but... Actually, no. It runs about the same. It's just like, it's only certain games that are like better now. Like Gran Turismo 3 still has a lot of slowdown in the night races. Like Special Stage Route 5 still has a lot of slowdown. Dude, we're pulling out a massive lead over the next car. Ooh, nearly got another burnout. Oh well. That should have been a near miss. Although I do have to say, this is probably the strangest song in the game. But it's not bad. I think it's still better than some of the Burnout 1 songs. Alright, final lap of this championship. By the way, we already won the title. Whew, that was really close. Oh, really? I don't remember the trailer. So the way I found out about Burnout was I was at like a family friends, yeah, like a family friends barbecue, and so he had this game on PS2, and then he was like, "Do you want to play some games?" And then, you know, what do you like to play? Like, I like racing games or whatever I said, whatever I sounded like as a dumb little kid. And then he pretty much put this game on the PS2, and sure enough, I fell in love with it, and I begged my dad to buy it, and we bought it for PS2. You see, it says, congratulations, you have unlocked the Custom Series Qualifier. Win this to unlock the Custom Series Championship and a Custom Series vehicle. A face-off remains locked. But you have to win every single race. ATV 2? Oh, dude, the ATV Off-Road series is so good. I haven't played too many of them. I don't really remember much. I played them at friends' houses usually, but they were really fun. Okay. So, I will be getting all golds off screen later. But for now, let's go ahead and do the Custom Series Qualifier. And because it's the Custom Compact, I'm going to use the Compact. This is going to be a stupid choice, but you know what? We'll make it happen. It's only one race. It's basically a glorified face-off. Yeah, it's out of our reach for now. But you see, the Compact versus the Custom Compact. That car actually looks sick with the tear stripes, not gonna lie. Oh, fuck, he is quick. That's a speedy boy. Did I mention I was gonna avoid using this car? Yeah, I lied. Damn, this thing is slow. I think he got caught up in some traffic or something, because we're just gone. It's got a cute little horn, too. Yeah, it is so 2000s, Sid, but it's nostalgic and it's cool looking. Yeah, that's why I think I like it, just because it's not super ridiculous looking, but it is still pretty riced out. You know what game I can't wait to play, though, on the channel? Burnout Legends. Just because it's basically Burnout 2 and 3 mixed together, and 1, some aspects of 1 even. Yeah, Burnout Legends. It's a game on the PSP. I played a couple of hours of it when Ambush King and I were like 10 or 11, whenever it came out. Because I remember, like, whenever we'd go somewhere, because of his acting stuff, so we'd go to like an audition, right? Like, sometimes I go to an audition with him, just because, like, oh, like, we brought a friend to go watch, or for emotional support or whatever, things like that. And so, pretty much, auditions for acting, I should probably clarify that. He'd bring his PSP, we'd play Burnout Legends, and it was so much fun. Which I do want to buy a PSP, now that I think about it, and mod it. They're easy to mod, and it's like the perfect emulator machine. But I wonder if the PS Vitas are easy to mod too. Like, I don't know. I like the synthesizers. I think that's the synthesizer. Like, in the song. When you're using the boost, it's pretty catchy. Alright, one more left to go. Yeah, either that compact is like, I don't know what's going on. Either we're super good, or that compact is just, or the custom compact, I mean, is just experiencing so many problems in this race. Okay, so we were literally... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, 5th gear is pretty pointless. I've been decently fast so far. Thank you. I know I made mistakes in this race, but hey. We've been keeping it clean. That's the most important part. Unlike the Gangster, which is difficult to drive. This thing's really easy to drive. Obviously, that didn't count for the crash counter. Okie dokie then. That's the, apart from the face-off, that's all the regular championship done. We are finished with that. Yay. And yay, we win ourselves a custom compact. Only the best rice. We get credits, but credits we will not look at. So yeah, the Custom Series Championship. Basically the same thing as the regular championship, except every car is pretty much this, this, or this. Oh, and the supercar that we haven't unlocked yet. But here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna split every session up. No, actually, no. We'll do the Custom Series. I'm gonna take a bit of a break though, so I'll be right back. Is there any way to look at a demo or anything? No, there isn't. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I guess this will be the intermission music. And I hope you don't get tired of it.